Hi, I'm Frank Rizzo. I'm a partner at KPMG. I look after the technology sector for South Africa and for the rest of the continent. At KPMG, we've recently done some research, and we've added a couple of trends to those. And some of these are maybe more emerging, especially if I think about it from a South African perspective. One is cybersecurity and the whole world of cybercrime that has obviously grown, and cybersecurity becoming a lot more important. As well as quite an exciting one, and I think this is very early days for our environment, and that's gamification. And that's so making a game of how we interact with our customers as businesses and for our workforce as well. So maybe just to cover the sort of big four, if you like. Cloud and cloud computing, starting to see that that's really becoming of interest to a lot of our clients in South Africa. What interests me as well is across the continent, cloud computing is seen as a nice solution to some of the lack of infrastructure that exists. So as long as the network connectivity is there, cloud offers a really nice opportunity for companies to not have to build their own IT, but leverage a cloud type provider. Mobile, I almost don't need to sort of cover that, because in South Africa and certainly across the continent, mobile is exploding. And there's so much opportunity using that little device to access business services and content. So mobile's huge, I think. The big data world, and in fact we shouldn't talk about big data, we should talk about data. And at KPMG we talk about data and analytics. We emphasize the and because you need both. What I've seen this year is a lot of initiatives and efforts to clean up data. And that's great. It's something we've been saying for a while to our clients. The data that you have internally, the quality of that data needs to be at a certain level before you're able to draw insights from that. The opportunity arises when you match your data with external data. And that has exploded over the last year. I see that continuing into 2015 and beyond. So the world of data and analytics. And then of course social. And by social media, it's the Twitter feeds and Facebook. It's the way our customers and our employees are interacting with organizations. So that's changed, or changing. Again, the stats across the African continent are very encouraging. The growth rates and adoption of social media on mobile devices using cloud, and obviously the data that generates, you can see how all these sort of converge to create an interesting nexus of forces, if you like. And that's what businesses are starting to really try and understand how they exploit that to generate more business opportunities. So cybersecurity, unfortunately, I think the criminals have also migrated to the digital world and they see the opportunity as well. So what we see amongst our clients is the need to up your cyber defenses. Now this is not new. I mean, you would have seen across governments across the world how we've had to escalate our cybersecurity initiatives. In South Africa, I'm starting to see it's not just the financial services sector, but retailers or our telco clients, anybody who's got a big online presence needs to have an escalating level of cybersecurity to manage these risks. Gamification is an interesting one, because that's, how do we play games with our customers and get them, into our environment and interacting with us as a business while playing a game and having fun. You'll know that in South Africa there's some insurance companies that are piloting this with apps that you can download on your phone that measure how you drive. And as you drive, you win trophies and you can win points and loyalty. That's the start of this trend. I think it's early. It's an early stage in South Africa, but it's an interesting one. The one that's probably still to take hold is the workforce gamification. How do we get our employees to engage with us as companies in a gaming way? So instead of, I guess, the old style of incentives and motivation, we now have another opportunity or channel or platform to do that using technology.